Okay, welcome everybody to our What is Plexus and Weight Loss Zoom call. We're going to try and keep it short because we know that you guys have lots of things to do, but we have some really fantastic information to share with you. First of all, I am going to share my screen and hopefully I can pull up what we want to talk about. Okay. Can everybody see my screen? Give me a thumbs up if you can see my screen. Okay, great. This is the triplex and the triplex system. And we're going to be talking about it, Gary and I together. But I want you to, first of all, look at this graphic real quick and see if you can connect with any of these symptoms that we have on here. Skin issues, low energy, PMS, mood changes, allergies, sinus congestion, headaches, brain fog, yeast infections, dark circles under your eyes, joint pain, weight changes, inflammation, loss of taste for meat, nutrient deficiencies, and pain between your shoulder blades. These are just a few symptoms of having an unhealthy gut. And I've had a lot of people come to me and say, well, I just want to lose weight, but my gut is really healthy. Well, we're going to talk about how you getting your gut healthy will actually help you lose your weight. So I'm going to talk about my story first. I have Hashimoto's, which is a thyroid condition, an autoimmune condition that attacks the thyroid. All the symptoms that I have experienced would be very tired. Let me start over. About 8 years ago, I took my kids on a cruise and I was a single mom. I hadn't re-met my sweetie pie yet. And so I took my kids on a cruise and I surprised them and they were so excited. And this was actually at the height of all my symptoms. So I was super tired. I had to take naps every single day. My hair was falling out. I had headaches. I was constipated. I had restless leg syndrome. I had, let's see, I was really cold. I'm trying to think of some other symptoms that I had. Just low energy. I experienced a little bit of depression. Anyway, I take my kids on this cruise and I have really bad brain fog to the point where my kids thought I was intoxicated. We had a lot of people on our cruise ship that were drinking, and I don't drink, but my kids got really scared because my speech was really slurred and I was talking slow and I was super tired. And that really scared my kids. And so I started searching for things that would help me to be able to overcome these symptoms. And fast forward to a little over a year ago, I'm married to my sugar pie honey, and speak of the devil, here he comes. And so I'm kind of at my wit's end, and I get on the internet, and my beautiful friend Tiffany Montgomery, who's on this call, she shares a post by her friend Christy Jex, who also has Hashimoto's, and it hit me like a ton of bricks because she had all of the same symptoms that I did. And so I was at a point where I was like, you know what? I'm going to try it. I have nothing to lose. I've tried everything. And so I decided to jump on these products. Well, my sugar pie honey got a little bit jealous because he wanted to feel good. And so he jumped on the products with me as well. And just after about, I want to say a month, I started to really see a lot of my symptoms. You can scoot over here, babe. We're here. I started to see a lot of my symptoms go away. And first of all, it was my energy. So my naps were gone. I didn't have to take naps every single day. My restless leg went away after a month. I started pooping every single day, and I lost 15 pounds over the course of 3 months, and I've been able to keep that off. No more headaches, and just a lot of things have improved. And it's just been such a game changer for me. And so that's my story. I guess I'm going to jump into the bio cleanse, because that's one of the products that has really helped my symptoms a lot. So we're kind of going backwards. Usually we talk about the Slim, then the ProBio 5, then the bio cleanse, but I'm going to jump into this because it's my little friend. Okay, so here's my little friend, bio cleanse. Okay, the awesome thing about this bio cleanse is it is an all natural magnesium. You're laughing at me, babe. An all natural magnesium. And so when people hear or see the word cleanse, they freak out. You don't need to freak out. It's not like you're going to have to camp out next to the toilet. Really, it is a very gentle way to eliminate, and there's no cramping. So like I said, it's a magnesium supplement. Magnesium is used in over 800 processes in our bodies. And so most of us are deficient in magnesium. And so if we're deficient, then our body is not going to function properly. The cool thing about this is it helps you poop every day. It helps you eliminate every day. And it's kind of like it's the bulldozer in the Triplex system. So Gary's going to talk about the ProBio 5, which is going to break up the candida that pokes holes in your gut. And this is like the bulldozer that's going to come and push it out of your system, and it's going to get rid of your bloating. It's going to help you to feel so much better. You're going to get better sleep. One other thing that I love about this is that I can take it on trips with me. Anytime I would travel, I would just be constipated every day of the trip, and I would feel so sluggish. And I love this because now I can go on trips and I can eliminate and I can feel good. And it's just an overall awesome thing. So that's what I love about it. I am going to turn the time over to my sweetie pie honey, and he is going to talk to us about the Slim and the ProBio 5. Do you want to do the ProBio 5?
Sure.
Okay.
The ProBio 5 is it's a probiotic. A lot of people are familiar with probiotics at this point. It's been around for decades now as far as beneficial for health. But not all probiotics are created equal. So ProBio 5 is it's a very high quality product as far as it's freeze-dried, which means it's not heat or moisture activated, which means it can make it through the digestive tract and get to where it wants to go and to be the most effective. It's got 2 billion CFUs, which are colony forming users, which is just the unit of measurement. So it's very high potency, and it's got a broad spectrum of strains in it. It's got 5, hence the name ProBio 5 as far as the probiotics. So it does contain digestive enzymes along with an enzyme that helps break down the candida, which his full name is Candida albicans, which is a yeast that can overgrow and weaken the health of the digestive tract. And there's a lot of symptoms that come along with candida overgrowth. Now, Hippocrates, the father of medicine, he says all disease begins in the gut, which is true, because if you Google gut health and certain diseases in Google or wherever, you're going to get a list of many diseases or dysfunctions, a lot of which Andrea had mentioned early on. So it is true that from the gut, it then spreads out into the body, which is true. Now, Andrea said if you're overweight, then some people argue, well, I have a good gut. But if you are overweight, you are inflamed. And where that inflammation starts is the gut. And that's really a bottom line. You can't piecemeal it out. You have to combine the two. So it is a challenge to lose weight. It's a challenge for everybody. But if you want to make it just a little easier, then you got to get your gut healthy to bring down the inflammation and make the weight loss process easier. So ProBio 5. As far as the weed, seed, and feed concept of a garden, this would be the seeds to get good plants and part of the weeding out as far as the enzymes as well. Now, can I move on to the Slim?
Yeah, it's on.
The Slim's fantastic. This for me is the game changer. It really is kind of the flagship product of Plexus. I totally agree with that. So what it is, it's a combination of a few ingredients. One, it says Slim Hunger Control, which is the full name of it. And it does just that. So to kind of pick off the ingredients as far as the importance, one, you have the fiber, which is the polydextrose, which is a soluble fiber, which is different than the insoluble fiber. So a soluble fiber just means that you absorb it, you digest it, it gets into your system, that gives you a fuller sensation. So that's your hunger control as far as making you feel fuller. Now, it's not like you drink this and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm so stuffed. It's not that. But what it does is it helps take away the craving or the hunger, the appetite that you feel to make the weight loss system easier. Now, I did intermittent fasting, which is a fantastic way to lose weight. And I tell you, that 6 p.m. all the way to 10 or 11 o'clock p.m. when you go to bed, that's your game changer. That's when I drank this. So I just nursed it down to keep the fast going and preserve the fast. So you can, it's like, well, you're not fasting, you're drinking. Yes, but you can do this inside your fasting window, and it doesn't disrupt blood sugar the way other foods and drinks would, so it holds your fast, and it didn't harm me one bit. So it's a great way to do intermittent fasting in a much easier way. Now, another ingredient is chromium, not chromium picolinate, but chromium polynicotinate. Wow, big word. And so what that does is chromium really came to light as far as diabetes and things like that. It does help control blood sugar, which is critical for weight loss because that is tied into insulin resistance, and inflammation as well. It does have alpha lipoic acid, which is an antioxidant. It has cholinergic acid and different things to balance out both insulin and blood sugar and help, once your blood sugar is there, help keep it into normal ranges as well. And it has other fantastic products in it as well. And then you're thinking, my gosh, it has fiber, it has antioxidants, and it has minerals in it like chromium. Does it taste like bark? No, it actually tastes really good because it has natural concentrates as far as carrot and beet, and then
and it's sweetened with
stevia. It has a flavor, I think it's called hibiscus, which is put in a lot of teas. It has that fruity flavor to it. It's kind of like a lemonade or kind of a cherry flavor naturally, which is delicious. And so it's sweetened and it has a great flavor to it. It's all natural, non-GMO, no artificial flavors or sugars, and so or sweeteners. So it's a fantastic product, which makes weight loss easier and brings down inflammation and heals the gut all at the same time. So it really is a fantastic product for me, and it made it much easier. Do I share my story?
I think it's time.
All you have to do is show the pictures. You know, a picture says 1,000 words. I got 3 pictures to show you. Okay. One is from 2017. There you go, right there. So that's me in 2017. I take a trip to Montana every year. So this is 2017, and I'm looking pretty decent there next to my buddies. Okay. Now let's fast forward 3 years to 2020. Oh my gosh, who is this person that swallowed me? It's me that swallowed me. And so that is at my heaviest. Now that, I'll tell you what, that's at the height of Corona. Now, if you want to have a conversation about how weight is a negative impact on dozens upon dozens of chronic illnesses in the body, one can be the immune system. And darn if I didn't catch Corona in 2020 when I was at that condition, and it came down with pneumonia, and I was as sick as a dog. And it got me so fired up and so mad because I let myself go, and it made me sick on top of it. Now, if you kind of, see in the headlines and stuff like that, pandemic number 2 is coming around. So if you are overweight, you already know that that is a factor as far as a cause of morbidity or mortality if you get sick. So if you're overweight, lose the weight, because things are coming around. Okay. Now, fast forward 3 more years to 2023, just last month, I finished a triathlon, my first Ironman. And so, hey, I vomited up the old Gary, and now I'm back to my normal self. And so I'm so grateful because Plexus helped me do this. I trained for my first half Ironman. That's me looking silly. I was able to walk. I finished great. I wasn't sore afterwards. I jumped in the car. I drove 5 hours. I went to work the next day. It was fine. Oh, were you in a wheelchair for a week? No. I sat here and I swam, biked, and ran for 7 hours, and I felt fine the next day. And that has a lot to do with other products as far as ease and anti-inflammatories that go along the Plexus line. I take a myriad of Plexus products, and there's two supplement companies that I've endorsed in the past 25 years as a healthcare professional, and Plexus is one of them. I stand by these products as far as their quality and what they can do for an individual that rights themselves and gets their diet, nutrition, and exercise on point. It's a fantastic supplement. And just so you know, we call them supplements, but don't forget that they are nutritional supplements. They are exercise supplements. They are meant to go hand in hand. So don't start taking, oh, it's not doing anything for me if you're not doing anything yourself. Get yourself in order, and this makes the process so much better and so much easier. I have every faith and confidence in everybody that is watching that if you want to grab hold and if you want to get in control of your health and achieve your health goals, Plexus is totally the way to do it. I stand by it, and I'll continue to stand by it because it's fantastic, and it's done a great wonders for me and my health and my family's health, as far as my wife as well.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, thank you for that awesome testimonial. I am going to move on to a product that Plexus promotes that is called the Plexus Reset. And this is a 3-day nutritionally supported fast. You get 68 grams of protein every single day. And unfortunately, I used up all the product in it. But sorry, I'm going to cover your face.
That's all right.
This is what it looks like. And each day comes individual, and it has a little list on the back of all the things that you take in. And you can check it off after each one. And I just love this reset because what it does is it kind of kicks my butt in gear. In several different ways. Number one, it resets my metabolism. It allows me to go into a fasting state and lose weight rather than just water. It also resets my brain. It helps me to be able to be focused. I had energy all 3 days. I just did the reset last week and I lost 6.4 pounds in 3 days. I was able to really focus, and the next day I didn't have the desire to eat a lot of junk food because I was just feeling really good about myself. I got great sleep. I'm going to share, we'll go back into share mode again and show you, let's see. So these are all the products. I don't know if you can see at the top. There's collagen bone broth, collagen soup. There is protein shake, which is totally delicious. There's a snack bar. There's active. There's the slim, which we've already talked about in the triplex. There's hydrate. And then there's an awesome supplement called Restore that has tons of minerals and vitamins in it to help you as you go to bed each night. So here is some results after my 3-day reset.
Woohoo!
This is my good friend Heidi who did the reset, and you can definitely see the results there. This is another friend, and then one more. And maybe I'm going through it too fast, but I think those are really fantastic results. So we recommend that anybody that's wanting to lose weight to kind of jumpstart their brains and their weight loss journey. This is not the end all be all. This is the jump start of the journey. And then after that, you jump on the triplex and you're able to start getting your gut healthy and any other things that you do, like Gary says, intermittent fasting, it just all works really great together to help with the weight loss. Anything you want to add to that?
No, I think it's fantastic. It's important to eliminate things to help the healing process begin, but in order to clean it out. But in order for the repair process to take hold, you gotta fix what's broken. You gotta add nutrients that you're deficient in. You gotta clean up things that are invading your gut. So it's not only enough to just take out the bad. You gotta add the good to repair it. Or else what's going to happen is you're going to stick with, things, you're eliminating things. You can never introduce these things back into your diet. You have to fortify and strengthen your gut. So when you're done, you can start introducing foods back in and you're more tolerant to it. And it doesn't affect you adversely the way it does. Now, the last thing we want to do is, okay, we transition into
let's do it.
The last thing we want to talk about is the business. It is a direct marketing. And so there is an opportunity for you to earn income from it, passive income. Now, Andrea and I have done well. We get our products for free. We get a nice check every month from Plexus simply from sharing the products. And so it's a fantastic way. Look, if people are going to make billions of dollars off of pharmaceuticals, why can't we make a few bucks off of doing things that are good, that build up your health? So it's a really good point or a time to grab hold of natural things that make the body healthy. You share them with your friends. The industry is growing. People are learning that, yes, we should think about things naturally in order to make our body stronger. So it's an important time, not only for people individually, but collectively as society, to take charge of your health and move forward with it. And it's a great way to earn money on top of it. So if you are interested in sharing this with others, like we do, it's simple enough. Reach out to us, message us. You have all of Andrea's contact information. Reach out to her. She's very knowledgeable on all this stuff, and we'll help you along with that as well.
Well, and let me just add in there, a lot of people, including myself, when I started to share, I kept thinking, I'm not a salesman. Like, I am not a salesman. Don't push me to do this.
Right.
But do I talk about stuff that my kids need? Do I talk about makeup and other products that I really love? And so I tell my friend, oh, go get this mascara. It's so good. Or go get your hair done here. And so in a way, I'm actually selling things that I just do and take in every day. So that's kind of the mindset that I had to shift to, that if I want to share it with other people, then that's what I do. I share it with other people, and if people are interested, great. If they're not, that's okay. But the products sell themselves. Everybody that gets on them has a really great experience.
And thank you, Tiffany, for getting on Facebook or social media, wherever Andrea saw that and then reached out to you. So Tiff, kudos for you for sharing it so that we can have that experience as well. And we just want to pay it forward the way Tiff did.
Do you want to tell them about the little incentive for
those that if you go ahead and buy was it the triplex, the welcome pack, or the reset, or any combination of that, you can come into the office and get an introductory adjustment at no charge to one of the premier chiropractors in Utah County. I don't know his name, but he's really good.
Yeah, so that's awesome. Okay, well, we want to wrap this up, and we're so thankful that you guys came on and listened to our spiel. We're really grateful for you supporting us and taking the time to listen. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to us. Please don't hesitate to reach out to the people that shared the Zoom information with you, or your sponsor, or whoever it was that told you about this. Reach out to them, ask questions, order the triplex, get an adjustment, bam.
Get healthy.
Have a great night.
See you later.